All right, well, here we go. This is a walk around of a 1968 BMW R60/2. So this motorcycle will be up for auction on Bring a Trailer here shortly, and I'll post a link in the description. Anyway, well, I thought I would start this video with this one running. It's 2 or 3 kicks from cold, typically. We just have it idling here right now. We'll walk around, let you hear it a little bit, so on. You know, one thing I always find on the videos that the valve train noise comes out a little louder than it does in person, but anyway. So that's an idle. Anyway, you can see it runs nicely. It's nice and smooth. Idles pretty well. So let's shut it off. Okay, so we'll start going through this. What I try to do in these videos really isn't about a history of these bikes or anything like that. It's really about the bike you're looking at. And, you know, I try to take you through as if you were here with me and you were taking a good look at this motorcycle and determining, you know, what it's all about. So why don't we just start with paintwork. We'll start up here in front. Overall, it's pretty nice. So back in 2007, this motorcycle, along with an R27 I owned, was taken to Benchmark Works in Sturgis, Mississippi. And what was done on the bike was all mechanical. So the entire drivetrain, all the bearings, steering head, brakes, wheel bearings, you name it, were all gone through. But the paint was not touched. So in conversation with Craig there, kind of analyzing the bike, he felt very strongly that this is original paint on this motorcycle. And I do tend to agree with that. There is one possible exception, and that is the rear fender. And I bring it out only because Craig had mentioned that, and even he was not 100% sure. But I will tell you that it's possible, and here's the one reason why. That right there. That's a brush mark from the pinstriping. Now, my opinion would be that that might not have been left by the factory. But other than that, I don't know. You know, otherwise the fender is, you know, kind of as you would expect. When I got the bike, it had a bread loaf pillion seat on it. I took that off. It was in pretty poor condition. You can see the remnants of that here. Obviously, it could be replaced with another bread loaf seat, or which are available, or another seat of some kind. I just preferred it without it. It was just it's a beauty mark in my opinion there. So anyway, but I'll call out the flaws as I see them here. So overall, the paint's pretty nice. Like I said, do believe it's either original or certainly largely so. You know, the frame tubes are all really nice and clean. The tank is clean. You know, as you look up here, you know, fairly closely, it's all nice. The tank is perfectly clean inside as well. You know, it gives you some idea. Chrome's a little worn on the steering there, and all Magura, you know, rubber grips and pegs and such. So when I got it, this pedestal here was in pretty poor condition. It was replaced with a reproduction, and so you're going to see there's a difference here between this side and this side, right? So we'll point that out, make you aware of that as well. I do believe the miles are original miles, 76,307. I would guess since the complete overhaul, 1,500-ish miles on my part, something like that. So as we look here at the front fender again, sorry to take you back and forth, but just trying to give you a good idea. The paint's really in nice shape overall. I did have a stainless steel front axle put on this bike, also a stainless steel bolt kit. So all these bolts are stainless on this bike, and so on. I felt that was a reasonable thing to do, at the time at least. Tires on this motorcycle are old. They would need to be replaced. The rear tire is an incorrect size as well. So there's rear axle, all of that. The Kickstarter was replaced. The original aluminum Kickstarter had a crack in it that was near failure. It's the original intake pipes, big carburetors were overhauled. I did have him put in a 12-volt alternator kit in this bike, so externally you really don't see any difference, but it's a better charging motorcycle and so on. Also, obviously 12-volt battery. And then I did have him put in a BMW plug for accessories. So I can't say it's 100% original, from that respect. That was just a practical upgrade in my opinion. Obviously a Denfield solo seat here. Side rubbers are in good condition. I do not have a key for the toolbox. And the Bosch headlight. The the keys on these are, every key starts at every bike. So the plastic cover here is broken. These can be replaced. I just never have done that. So they are available. Obviously light switch and so forth. Your signals work and all that as well. So everything's working on the motorcycle. If you're interested in the bike, if you're looking at the auction and there's something you want to know more about or you want to see on this bike, by all means, let me know. I am more than happy to answer any questions, get any photo you want, get a video if you like, whatever it is that you might require on it. So overall, it's a really nice example of a kind of last of the era R60/2. One thing to note on this final year of the Earl's Forks bikes is there are no sidecar lugs on this bike. So the frame is sans sidecar lugs, and that's the way it was out of the factory. I guess by that time they had figured most people were buying these more for pleasure than practical use as daily transportation. But that's one minor difference from some of the older /2 bikes. Let me think. What can I tell you about it? What more can I tell you about it, I should say? Rides well. These bikes are super smooth cruisers. It'll, hustle down the highway. It's not a super high performance bike. These are around 30 horsepower, roughly, if I remember right. Stops well. Again, there's about 1,500 miles on really a complete mechanical overhaul on this bike. I mean, everything on this bike was touched. All new brakes, all new bearings, slingers cleaned, cases cleaned, crank straightened, everything, new rods. Sorry about that. Anyway, new rods, oversized pistons, heads rebuilt, you name it, everything mechanically was gone through. There are no mechanical surprises on this motorcycle, that's for certain. I think cosmetically, there's no surprises either. And, if I can give you some looks here, then you'll feel the same way, I hope. There are, small chips and so forth around. Not a ton of them, but, there's one on the fender. Chrome is generally in good condition. But there are some marks on it. Engine cases are nice and clean. Pipes are nice and clean. Wheels are true. So there you have it. I really don't know a lot else to tell you. Maybe a close-up here of the number. You like it? And let's see if I can. I'm not sure I can get the. Maybe I can. Anyway, we'll get in there if I can. Yeah. So matching number bike, as you can see. So, get in focus there. There we go. So, that's what you have. It's I think a really nice example of a R60/2, very rideable bike. Something that you can enjoy on the streets today, as well as enjoy looking at. They're beautiful motorcycles, just super nice to ride, and so on. So anyway, thanks a lot. If you're interested, good luck in your bidding, and by all means, ask any questions you like. Very, very happy to answer them for you. So have a great day, and good luck in the auction. Bye-bye.